all the way from Dusseldorf, Germany. Welcome, the number one contenders. The number one contenders.
Oh, there we go.
Let's see. Wow. Oh, what a
look at
celebration.
that.
Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez. Welcome to the Raw recap. Are you feeling good?
Thank you.
Oh,
Can you say Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez are number one contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championships? Can you just do it just for fun for us?
or
Yeah.
you can just call us the tag champions already.
Oh, wow.
Wait, let's
Say the number one contenders. Just say it.
Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez are the number one contenders for the WWE Women's Tag Team
people go wild.
Championship.
Fire.
Did it feel good to hear it?
Oh yeah, it felt great. It felt
Okay,
great.
good,
It's
good.
like it's almost just as good as winning, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't know, but I can take your word for it. It seems like it's fantastic. How has Dusseldorf been for both of you?
We haven't been here very long. We just got here
We just
today.
today.
3
I
a.m.
don't remember. It's been such a long
Yeah.
tour. We've been working. I don't know if you guys
going.
know, but we've been all around like the world in the last like 5 days. We got to Dusseldorf today, so really we haven't done anything, but we did win. So I guess that's all that really counts, you know. So I guess it's good because we came, we saw, we conquered, and now we're gonna go home. Well,
I mean,
I'm
if
going
there's-
home. Roxy's actually.
Yes.
My young is gonna stay on
Yeah.
tour and get a couple more
W.
wins in her pocket, and I'm gonna go home and rest because she's my young.
I mean, that's great that you have your own young, and I mean, this is like this is a very different
Have you ever had a
dynamic.
young? Have you
I've
ever had a young?
I've never had it. I mean, I don't know if hot
I
You
dog
should get a young. You should
Is-
get a
is-
young.
is Megan my
Which
young.
one of you is older?
Sam, can't
Megan's
you tell?
young. Megan's
No,
young.
it's about we're about the same age.
Oh, stop.
We're about-
I think I'm your
She's still-
young.
she's
Yeah?
still-
Yeah.
She's still your young.
Young's way younger.
Yeah, she's your young.
All right,
and
I
better.
don't know.
I hope
way.
you nurture her. I hope you nurture her because that's like what a big needs to do.
When did you start nurturing your young, Liv?
I feel like that's like as soon as I came back.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as I came back, I just took Roxy under my wing because that's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do, and I'm gonna teach her all I know.
Now she's been tag team champions how many times? Women's
Four,
World
which is
Champion?
the most out of any other tag team that's ever like existed ever.
Exactly. So she's very iconic.
Very, 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 very
So-
iconic.
She's
How
just
d-
teaching
Some
her
call
way.
me the greatest of all time.
Wow.
Not on some Becky Lynch shit, on some real shit.
Well, that's I like the real. Yeah, I like.
I
that
don't
better
know.
than that.
Becky's is pretty real.
No. I think Liv's is actually quite real.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you think Roxanne did in your absence as a tag team champion?
You know, she did lose the titles rather quickly, and that's why she's my young.
Wow.
Is because now under my tutelage,
Mhm.
she's going to grow and be nurtured into the greatest of all time after my time. When I go, I am shaping my little Roxy to be the next greatest.
I mean, Liv, when did this sort of? Megan actually has pointed it out multiple times on the show that since you've been back, it has felt like with the Judgment Day, you've taken on much more of a leadership role than we've ever seen you in.
And you've
No
been very
leaders in the Judgment
selfless.
Day. You guys know that.
No,
There's
I know.
leaders in the
But you've also been very selfless. I mean, when we saw you return Liv, I was like, oh, Liv has to go for the Women's World Championship. So to see you take Roxanne underneath your wing and go after the tag titles was a bit surprising to me, and I think a lot of other fans who were excited to see you return.
Yeah, you know, a big sexy Raquel Rodriguez, she claimed her stake for the Women's World Championship. And so that left the tag team titles for Roxy and I. So I'm going to continue the tradition of Judgment Day holding all of the gold. It's going to start with Roxy and I. You know, actually it starts with Dominic. Dominic is Intercontinental Champion
Shout
and
out.
AAA Mega. Shout out to Daddy Dom.
Mhm.
And Roxy and I are going to continue that with becoming the women's tag team champions. Raquel's going to become the women's world champion. And Finn, I hope, gets it together, which it seems like my little talk to him,
Yeah, I think it worked.
little fire,
I think it worked.
little
mean,
fire.
Just say as a family, and we've always been a family. So
Always
why,
a family.
why wouldn't Liv support me and me support her and us support Raquel?
Family first.
Family's important, It seems like you almost have a matriarch role. Maybe leader's not the right word. Maybe mentor is the right word.
Matriarch, I don't think that's like the correct word for me.
Why not?
I will take mentor. Matriarch is like old,
Yeah, it feels
you know.
old. Liv's
And
not
I
old.
know I'm giving mentor, but I'm no mother.
So you don't. But
You are.
I'm
So you're
mother
not-
in the good way, not mother in like the way that you're trying to say, Sam.
She's
No,
a,
like, I'm
she's a
not her-
cool mom like me.
I didn't think it was negative. I just thought maybe like you're not unk
I'm
to.
cooler than Regina George's mom. I'm cooler than even a cool mom.
So you're not unk to Roxanne.
Why would you say that?
Unk.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna say I
so
was gonna try to
insulting.
hyphen aunt. I was gonna try to hyphen aunt, but like you can't.
Oh no, I guess you
I'm
can.
on.
On.
I'm on. No, I'm just her big and she's my little. I'm her big, she's my little.
I love it.
And that's it. That's it. We're gonna run shit.
What's-
Judgment Day.
What's the status of Dominic Mysterio these days?
Yeah, Daddy Dom, he's home resting. He's just recovering. We're just playing it safe, you know? He
Mhm.
is, after all, our double champion. He is, as of right now, the crown jewel of the Judgment Day. So we protect and cater to Daddy Dom, and we're just playing it safe with him. And he'll be back soon. But he's doing some well-deserved R&R. He was quite literally running Monday Night Raw
Yeah.
for like the last full year. You don't think that Daddy Dom deserves like a little bit of a break, a little bit of a rest, a little bit of an off day, a little bit of a reprieve? My
True.
goodness.
I do.
That's so true.
I do. I
I do
absolutely
miss his
do.
muscles though. Do you miss Daddy Dom flexing? Oh my
I
god.
do. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. You know what was very impressive tonight, though? The second. I
What?
mean, it was less than 1 second when Rhea Ripley and Io Sky said they're kind of opening the door for anybody that thinks that they deserve a shot at the tag team championship. Like the sentence wasn't even out of Rhea Ripley's mouth before your music played. It was like you were just sitting there waiting for the.
Yeah, you know,
there
like
was-
my sensors went off. My
Yeah.
sensors went off, and I was like, "Oh, Roxanne, this is our time." Yeah, no, quite literally, those are our titles, and we want those titles. I don't know what else to
That
say.
actually deserve it.
We're the only
so-
ones that deserve it. I never lost it. I said it. I've never lost it, and I know
Mhm.
Roxanne may have lost it, but I never lost it.
To be fair,
Mhm.
to be fair,
Yeah, go ahead.
there was like every single woman in the roster in that match.
Yeah, and
So it was kind of
and also, what? It was like your fourth week here.
yeah,
The fourth
literally.
week here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can let.
My first pay per view.
She just stepped foot in here. It's okay. It's okay. We're not gonna hold this one loss against her.
Yeah.
Are
No.
we?
No.
No.
You know, Liv,
There's room
as
to- well,
as the leader really of the Judgment Day, sometimes you do
There's
have
no
to
leader.
have
There's no
Megan,
leader.
there's no leader.
There's
no
no
leaders.
leader.
There's no leader.
There's no
Okay.
leader.
as the big as a role model within the Judgment Day.
Aunt.
An aunt in the Judgment Day, on in the Judgment
On.
Day. Sometimes you have to have difficult conversations with people, and we saw you have one of those difficult conversations tonight with Finn Balor. But then Finn stepped up to CM Punk. So when you saw Finn take action tonight on Monday Night Raw, how did that make you feel as a Judgment Day family?
It was good because all we want for Finn, we all want to succeed. My success is just as important as Roxanne, just as important as Finn, just as important as JD, just as important as Raquel, just as important as Dominic's. All our successes are equally as important. So to see Finn go from NXT champion, tag team champion, United States champion, world champion, Grand Slam champion, to playing video games, not even watching our segments, not even watching us go out on behalf of the Judgment Day, because Judgment Day runs Monday Night Raw. Judgment Day ran Monday Night Raw. So yeah, you know, seeing Finn sitting there being fine with playing video games as we're chasing gold, as Raquel's chasing gold, JD's injured, Dominic's injured. Yeah, it was a little bit odd to see him be okay with just playing video games. So I had to say something, and I'm glad that I did, because look,
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
he went
that.
out there less than 10 minutes later and took initiative. And we just want the best for him. And that's the Finn Balor that we deserve.
It was great to see the initiative taken. I can't wait to see the Punk versus the Prince in Ireland. But also, you say just playing video games, except when he was playing 2K, he was playing as himself,
Oh,
and he was beating up Cody Rhodes in the game. So couldn't there
We
be
can
like
call
some?
it manifesting, but it's
Yeah.
still, you know,
But like, why wasn't he watching our segment? Why wasn't
Yeah,
he watching
you
us? Why wasn't
literally-
he
Oh, yeah.
congratulating us?
hello, we
Happy
went out there.
Oh, anything that was going on.
Yeah.
So like, we always watch his.
We watch
shit,
everyone's
you know?
stuff. We watch
watched him
everyone's
go out
stuff.
there with CM Punk. Like,
We sit there and we're like, woo, you know what I mean? And so to come back and he just, Finn, did you watch? Did you see? And he's like, huh? I'm just playing as myself on 2K. It was just like,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
brother. Okay, brother. How about
Hmm.
we together and get back to the Finn Balor that said he was going to carry the Judgment Day on his back, that wanted championship gold. Where's that Finn Balor? And so I do believe that that is the Finn Balor that we are about to see.
Did you notice a change in the Judgment Day? I mean, I feel like the entire WWE landscape had shifted while you were gone, Liv, and that you came back and it was like, okay, it's time to stake your claim and figure out where you sit across everything that is kind of as happens every time anybody's gone. The wheels keep spinning on this thing, and you have to figure out where you land when you get back. Did you notice there was a change in the sort of overall landscape or the specific landscape of the Judgment Day while you were gone?
The Judgment Day, they went through some waves while I was gone. We had all the gold to losing all the gold. I think that ultimately we just have to support each other. And at the end of the day, I sit at whatever table that I want to. And so I'm okay with doing what Roxanne and I are doing because that's what I want to do.
What about you, Roxanne? It seemed like when you first got to the Judgment Day, there was a closeness with Finn Balor that dynamic seems to have changed a lot, specifically recently. Is that true, or is my perception off?
I mean, I don't think there was a closeness per se. I think that there was a couple of times where I came as an NXT superstar to Monday Night Raw, and I think he saw me as the prodigy, saw what I can do in the ring, saw what I bring to the table, and he thought, okay, she's the perfect person. She's the perfect girl to come and bring into the Judgment Day to help out Liv and Raquel. That's what I was trying to do, and then sadly, Liv did get hurt. The dynamic changed, and it did feel like Finn kind of just went into his own little world. And again, we noticed that tonight when we walked in and he wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing or what Liv was doing. So yeah, I think he deserved to hear what Liv had to say, and I said what I said. I said she has a point. So
Yeah.
regardless if he brought me into the Judgment Day or not,
We do what's right for the Judgment Day
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
Is there any sort of personal satisfaction on your end, Liv, that you step back into the Women's Tag Team Championship scene at the exact same time that Rhea Ripley and Io Sky have gotten those titles? Meaning that you go to
It's a little
Saturday
bit
night's main
ironic,
event. It's
isn't it?
ironic. It's ironic.
Yeah,
you
you
go
know,
to
I even
Saturday night's
said
main
I
event,
said
you're
her,
back
I
in the
was
ring
like-
with Rhea.
I was like, it's nice to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
You look good, which I meant that.
She does
It's
look
been a
good.
while. It's been a while. She's like the Batman to my Joker, you know?
Mhm.
I am the villain in her hero story, and she is the villain in my hero story. And so I think that we will always have ties to a degree. But this was not intentional. Whoever, it doesn't matter.
Sure.
Whoever had these tag team titles, we were coming for them regardless. It could have been Rhea, it could have been the Kabukis, it could have been Bailey and Lyra, which is actually never, because they're never gonna win those titles ever,
Oh.
ever.
It's,
It just happened to be Rhea and Io, so it really was what it was. But it was good to see her.
is there any hesitation based on the fact that, like, at the moment, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky might be the best they've ever been and might be the best women on the entire roster?
Yeah, I think that they're, they are great. They
They're
are great,
great.
Roxy.
But
But I sat home for 5 months, and all I did was watch everyone on this show. So if you don't think I know everyone's strengths and I know everyone's weaknesses, no matter how good or great that they are, all I did was sit home and watch. So if you don't think I have some tricks up my sleeve, you're crazy.
Historically, Liv Morgan is dangerous when she comes
Yes.
back from an injury.
Yes.
When you are home alone, something happens to you when you are off this
I
thing and
become
you come
psycho.
back.
I
Yeah.
become a psycho.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Well, and,
Neurotic.
it's funny because I remember one of the times that Sam and I interviewed you before Liv, and you were coming back from an injury, and Sam had asked you if you had any goals heading into the new year, and you looked us dead in the eye without blinking and said, I have no goals, just revenge. And that launched into the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. And here we are at the start of WrestleMania season. Royal Rumble is not that far away, and I'm looking right now at
How do you
two
roll,
women
though?
It was just revenge. That's a very important
Just
goal.
revenge. But
It was a very important goal, but it was just the one.
New Year, say me. New Year, say me. Tag team championships. Well, no, that's a given. That's a given.
Well, yeah, true.
That's a given.
I mean, you two women were two of the last three standing in the Royal Rumble last year. So
Hey.
as you look ahead to 2026, goals individually, goals for the Judgment Day, you're looking at these tag team titles, but when you think about the year as a whole, are there any goals?
Gold.
Gold for everyone in the Judgment Day. All the gold for the Judgment Day, like our little
Every
leprechauns.
single person in the Judgment Day is gonna hold gold this year.
Dominic's gonna hold 2.
Wow. Did you hear that?
We're
Gold
like
is the
little
goal.
leprechauns. We just want everything. We want all the golds.
And it doesn't matter which gold.
Gold. All gold, everything.
Well, we want the tag team titles. We're getting the tag team
Yeah,
titles.
yeah, that for sure. But like, we're gonna have
Big Sexy's going for that women's world championship. Finn, he's going for the world championship, and we're gonna find something for JD.
Wow. Well, look,
We're gonna find
guys,
something for that man.
I appreciate you guys making some time for us. I appreciate finding out that gold is the goal, and that's what we're looking for in 2026. I cannot wait for Saturday night's main
Big
event.
rainbow
That's
over
right.
the Judgment Day.
That's right.
Mm.
And what's at the
Gold
end of that
and-
rainbow? What's at the end of the rainbow?
Gold.
There it is. There it is. Liv, Roxanne, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
welcome.
It was your pleasure.
Okay.